Hi guys, so today my dad and I are going to be showing you how to put on wheel spacers on your Jeep Wrangler. So I already have them on mine. I originally had the 255 stock mud terrains on mine, and I got wheel spacers when I still had those, and it worked out because I ended up upgrading to the 285 KO2 all-terrains. And I think it looks really nice with the spacers. As you can see, it makes them stick out a little. I think it looks nice. My dad still currently has the stock mud terrain 255, so he's planning on upgrading to the same ones I have now, the KO2s. So we're gonna put on 1.5-inch spacers on his Jeep Wrangler today.
All right, today we're gonna be putting some wheel spacers on my Jeep. Colette already has some wheel spacers on hers. We put them on probably about 60,000 miles ago. So, a lot of people are scared of wheel spacers, but she's gotten 60,000 miles out of them with no issues. You have to be smart about putting them on. Most rotors come with these little washers that hold the rotor on the car. Through the manufacturing process, those have to be removed because on the wheel spacer, there's not a spot cut out for that. The factory wheels do have a spot cut out for that. We paid $100 for these. The ones we bought for her Jeep are no longer available on Amazon, but we bought these on Amazon for $100. We're gonna be putting them on my Jeep. We're going to make Colette do most of the work if possible. It's always important to know what torque you should be torquing the lug nuts to. We're not going to use Loctite. We're just going to torque them to factory spec for a 1/2-inch stud. And then we're going to come back and check them. I'm getting new tires next week, so we'll recheck them when we get the new tires, and they should be fine. All right, so let's get to it. Colette's going to break them all loose. Then we're going to jack it up, take them off, just like putting on a tire. Someone's gonna have to sit in there and hold the brake so we get the proper torque on the wheel spacer, because it's not gonna be sitting on the ground.
I can actually do this without looking like an idiot, but I can cut the ones that I look like stupid doing.
We're gonna jack it up.
You want me to move it?
I'm just gonna pull the lugs. And like Colette said, I'm gonna be getting new tires next week. And I need the spacers. I also need the spacers because I put the big brake kit on there, and the brake caliper with the 17-inch rim still rubbed the wheel weights. So I had to pull the wheel weights off so the caliper didn't rub when we did the big brake kit. And we'll post the big brake kit video soon so you can check it out. Ciao, dog. So we did do the big brake kit. It's been on there for about a week. We do have new brake hoses coming. We don't like the way those are routed. But this is about wheel spacers. So you're supposed to clean this up, and we're gonna clean it up a little bit. We did just have it apart. Like I said, the washer the retaining clips that hold the rotor on need to be removed. or it'll put a gap in the wheel spacer and cause you issues. And probably a lot of people have issues with wheel spacers because they didn't pull those washers off. The factory rims have little dimples, so it doesn't matter with a factory rim. So this is just like putting on a tire. These are, like I said, these are $100 on Amazon. And you want to make sure they sit flush. These are hub centric, so they're fits in there nice. You got to make sure your wheel studs don't stick out past the flange on the new wheel spacer, or you might have to shorten them. But since we're going 1.5 inches, it's good. So we're going to put these 5 lug nuts on, and then we're going to torque them down to 100 inch-pounds. Actually 100 foot-pounds. So it's just like putting the wheel on. Like I said, we're not using Loctite. Some people use Loctite. We're just going to make sure we torque them. We'll take the wheels off again after we get new tires. Make sure they're still torqued. So we're going to torque them down. We're going to set the torque wrench at 100. Colette, you want to step on the brake?
Sure, Dad.
And we're going to have Colette hold the brake for us. And we're going to go around and torque these.
You want me to hold it all the way down?
Yep. And I'm just going to snug them up in a crossing pattern, just like doing your wheels. You notice we don't use power tools on our lug nuts here. We do all lug nuts with hand tools. Cross pattern. I'm gonna go back through them. All right, it's good, Colette. So the wheel spacer's on, and we're gonna go ahead and put the wheel back on.
That's nice.
It's all torqued. And I like to lube my threads with some fluid film. We use fluid film on everything around us. Tire back on. We always put the bottom lug nut on first to hold the wheel in. Because the wheels like to bend out at the bottom. Same thing, we're gonna torque these to 100. Probably want to step on the brake. Normally we just set the truck down and torque them, but I'm just going to have her step on the brake. Good? Push. And that's it. So we got them all the wheel spacers on. Set her down, tightened her up.
Like,
Why would you mess with that?
what?
You went over there while I was talking.
Yeah, because it was bright.
All right.
You can do it again now that it's not bright.
So we let it down, tightened all the lug nuts again, made sure everything was torqued to 100 foot-pounds. Went over it, looks pretty good, ready for the new tires. And that's a wrap.
So that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like this video and comment down below what you want to see us do next.